Alright, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Pro Jamaica Man, and I'm back with another video. And today I have a build on the SF position. Now, uh, I got a couple questions last night and I was like, damn bro, I'm not even an SF player. Why y'all even want me to? And then I was like, alright, I'm a moderator for real. So, I would expect these kind of questions. And one other thing, I got last night my pin from YouTube, so I'm officially like I'm a paid YouTuber for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I want to thank y'all for all the support, man. More videos on the way, more content on the way. You know what I'm saying? All of that good stuff. But yeah, let's get right into the SF build right now. All right, first of all, before you even start playing SF, bro, you gotta be at least, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be at least B rank, because that's when you get your block range. That's when you get your LD range, your dunk rate, all of that good stuff, to where you can start, you know what I'm saying, doing some damage to your opponent. A rank, S rank is probably the most important because you get shot speed and run speed, so those are very important, A and S rank. But uh, make sure you guys get to at least B rank if you want to use your SF consistently and be able to help out your team. What else? For the passives, I would use mid shot resistance, and then underdog, probably revenge, and then probably block correction. In that order. You could put on advanced drive, that type of stuff if you're that kind of person. But I'm not that kind of person. I want to attack the rim. I want to spam pull-up jumper, and I want to keep the ball. So I'm gonna have on restore stamina, mid shot resistance, and if I had more slots, I would put on probably block correction, or one of these advanced drive skills to help with my layup dunking. But I really wouldn't need advanced drive because I'm using the best SF in the game, which is Sukino. So I really don't need that to start off. And then the fates, make sure you have your fates at least C rank. My fates are C rank because I do have Sukino center rank S. So that's why the fates are at C rank. But yeah, I'm waiting for All-Star Livia to come out to even go ahead and upgrade my fates more. And for the tricks, uh, at least have one or two or three tricks just to be able to, spam it in the match, so you're not predictable, so if you have tricks, make sure you have on at least, or all of them, have on all your tricks. Shooting tricks are nice too, if you could throw on some shooting tricks in there, that would be really nice as well. But yeah, and the stats, you want to have max mid shot. A lot of people don't use max mid shot, but I use max mid shot. And then 220 layup dunking, you would get 220 from pro stats. And then block, I usually max out block, and then run speed. You don't really need much else. I just put some points into contact because I was doing a video the other day, and I had to I had to do this in order to well, I was trying to catch some bodies, so I was using dunk focus, so I was trying to catch bodies. But you don't have to do that. You could max out your speed, use all these points, put it into speed, put it into steal, put it into whatever you want, and then, at least 3 bars of stamina, so you could keep spamming your dribble drive, stuff like that. And of course, remember, you guys, you could preset, you know what I'm saying, you could preset skills with the drive mode. I gotta do another video on this because I thought I did a video on it, and the video is gone when I was looking for it. So make sure y'all guys, you know what I'm saying, uh, pay attention to that. But yeah, let's get right into the skills. All right, I'm not gonna take too long on the skills, but first of all, we got fadeaway. You know what I'm saying, fadeaway like MJ. We got SP layup because sometimes you just beat your opponent and you wanna, you know what I'm saying, get right to the rim. You know what I'm saying? Hit them with the little sauce, hit them with the little jelly, and dash dribble. What is a SF without spamming dash dribble to break the opponent's ankles? Like, most people try to put on shake resist, but a little do they know, or little do you guys know, if somebody is spamming dash dribble and you move with shake resist on, it's only gonna protect you for one dribble, and then you're gonna get broken on the next dribble. So if you get caught up in a dash dribble, somebody spamming dash dribble, you're gonna get finessed. So make sure you guys, you know what I'm saying, keep that in mind. That's why shake resist is basically not, it's not good. It's not very good anymore. So make sure you guys, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to that. I'm getting invited by a lot of people, but I'm trying to run through these skills. Next skill is double clutch. Now, the reason why I have on double clutch is because I use ba 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 dunk focus. So I'm dunking a lot. I'm spamming a lot of dunk tricks, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you get caught. Sometimes you get caught by a chase down block. Sometimes a PF is there. Sometimes the help comes, and they're predicting you to just spam dunk tricks. You know, you could just go ahead and finesse them real quick, and you know what I'm saying, just go ahead and finesse them and use the double clutch. They'll never expect it, and you know what I'm saying, you could get a good, you know what I'm saying, uh, 2 to 6 points if you spam this and they don't predict you correctly. So it's just mind games why I have this skill on. Alright, next skill is quick jumper. Which SF is not playing pillar in this meta, bro? Like, which SF isn't playing pillar from the start? Like, those SF spam and dash dribble, yeah, you're gonna get your 10 points, but you're not gonna be able to carry a game because you're gonna end up missing a lot of shots. You're gonna have to rely on your center to, you know what I'm saying, carry you out with rebounds. And with the current meta and people spamming chip out, well, people have been spamming chip out since the start of the game, but this is just the quick fire method. You just use this, shoot behind the screen, bro, and it's easy wins. So you don't even have to stress for real. But let's get into the next set of skills now. Alright, so as I said, I was using dunk focus with the double clutch, SP layup into double clutch, you know, all of that good stuff just to play mind games on the opponent. Next skill is power block. If I have to explain what power block or what you can do with power block, then I don't know why you're playing SF, my guy. If you're, you know what I'm saying, playing SF without power block, I don't know what you're doing. Make sure you have on power block. Same thing goes for this next skill as well. You cannot play SF without direct pass, bro. I was playing SF. I was not playing SF, but I was playing with a SF who didn't have the direct pass, and to end out the game, the guy the guy threw an overhead pass, threw away the ball, and we ended up losing the game by 1 point when we could have gotten an easy score. They could not defend us at all. It was just a brawl, bro. It was just a straight out scoring battle, and they could not defend. We could not defend them, and literally we had last ball, and the guy threw away the ball because he didn't have on direct pass. So I don't even know what to say about that, but make sure you guys have on direct pass. Next skill is screen dodge. In this current meta, guys, a lot of people are doing dash. You're gonna come up against a lot of SG spamming, you know, dash. You're gonna get screened a lot. So having a skill that helps you out, you know, with dodging screens is very important. Keep in mind, guys, that it does sometimes put you on the other side of the screen, so you will run into the screen and you end up, you know what I'm saying, on the other side. You can't really select a direction where you go into. If you just run into the screen, it's gonna put you on that side. But if somebody flank screens you and you try to pick up on the on one side and it puts you on the other side, which I've seen before, it's very weird, but it happens. Don't get mad about this skill, but it's gonna help you, you know what I'm saying, defend dash. It's gonna force up a pump fake situation from the SG if they just see you screen dodge like that, and your big man is gonna be able to help, and you're gonna be able to follow. So they're gonna be forced to set another screen or go into a pick and roll situation, which your teammate could, you know, go ahead and pick up on, or the big man could go ahead and rotate back into the paint on. So it's a very good skill defensively for that kind of thing. Next skill we have here is the skill that started it all. I remember in season 1 when PFs couldn't block power. PFs couldn't block pull-up jumper, bro. I almost said power block, but PFs could not block pull-up jumper in season one. Centers were it was a center's nightmare because most centers, including myself, we had like 209, 210 run speed in season one. We didn't have, I'm saying, pro stats and all these level 50 and all that good stuff. So uh, all these centers playing right now, and you guys could, immediately upgrade to like 220, 230 move speed and be able to dash and block pull-up jumper. We didn't have that in the start. Like we were just getting straight up crossover, crossover drive and killed into pull up jumper every play. And you literally had to rely on help, just like with Dash, to block pull up jumper or get a contest. Like you were lucky if you got a contest on pull up jumper. So, you know what I'm saying? Very lethal skill. It's still very lethal. Like somebody could still spam pull up jumper, and with block resist and block correction and all that good stuff, you get to avoid a couple shots. So, uh, still a very useful skill. Uh, Next skill is SP drive. Now I have it in the 13 slot, but really and truly, this skill should be in the 13 slot because you really don't need catch and dash if you're a SF. So, if you don't have the 13 slot, guys, you could go ahead and take out catch and dash. But if you have the 13 slot, you could go ahead and, put in catch and dash or jumper drive. The reason why I didn't put jumper drive in this build is because you have 300 move speed Ryos running at you, bro. Why would you want to pump fake the ball so you could do a jumper drive and just get one tap stolen? So that's the reason why I left jumper drive out of this build. Hope you guys understand. But this basically increases your drive, improves your drive. And has a chance of pushing away during the drive. So I don't know if that's drive tumble or what, but it has a chance to push off your opponent. Very strong for the dribbling, especially if you don't want to get straight up just knocked over. I've just seen people just try to drive and they got knocked over. So supposedly this skill is supposed to help with that. And then next skill we have is catch and dash. As I said before, guys, when I just started this video, I want to attack the rim. I want to be able to play mind games. I want to set up my teammates. I want to be moving basically very tactically, very very sneaky just to try to catch out my opponent and get my teammates open, get myself open, and just be able to score easier. Like I want to have them like in a nightmare, bro, when I'm playing on this position. And this skill I feel like helps with that because just look at it, bro. Somebody pass you the ball, they don't know if you're gonna dash. They don't know if you're gonna dash. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna dash or if you're just gonna stand still, or if you're just gonna dash and go dunk, if you're gonna dash and try to do a pull-up jumper, dash into what do you call it, crossover dribble into a pull-up jumper, they don't know what you're going to do, dog. So very good skill for that. You could dash, you could catch and dash into a crossover spin, pass it to your teammate. It's just lighting up in my head with the amount of possibilities, amount of situations where you could just straight up finesse your opponent using this skill. So very useful skill. It takes you out of the pump fake situation where you could get one tap, which is why I have it in here over jumper drive. A lot of SFs probably, if you're using jumper drive and you don't have it catch and dash, you could go ahead and use, I'm saying, jumper drive, but I'm not a fan of jumper drive, so I don't have it in there. But next skill and last skill is crossover spin. I was describing a lot of scenarios where you could use different skills to do this skill, but this skill is very useful because it pairs up with SP drive. You could use crossover spin and just straight up dunk. You could use crossover spin and straight up layup and beat your opponent. If they get out of look at this skill, bro. If they get out of position, you could straight up finesse somebody with this skill. You could crossover spin and beat somebody who's trying to, what I'm saying, guard you face up. You could just crossover spin right, what I'm saying, around them and shoot the ball just like in this little clip here. Or you could just go dunk. You could just go layup. You could crossover spin and do a pump fake and pass it to your teammate off the pickup. So if somebody tries to pick up on the crossover spin, you could just straight up just pass it to your teammate, and you know what I'm saying, it'll work out for you. But yeah, very broken skill for that. Make sure you guys, you know what I'm saying, try out all these skills. Very useful for you for the SF position. Shout out to that guy in the Discord, you know what I'm saying. He inspired me to make this, go ahead and make this video, because I really didn't think a lot of people wanted my input on the SF position. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's your boy Pro Jamaica, and I'm up out of here, man. Peace.